Tina? Okay. Good morning, everyone. Today is Monday, June 7th, 2021. The time is 9:02 a.m. This is a special meeting agenda to consider human resource personnel changes. Attending are Commissioners Duncan, Brooks, and Fillios. Do we have any changes to the agenda?
No changes.
None? Okay, then. So moving on to our first business and potential action item, mid-year pay increase for position change, Sheriff's Office. Who would like to lead us here? Come right up, Undersheriff Dan Mattos.
Commissioners, this involves the sheriff's personal assistant or the sheriff's secretary. We've advertised for it for quite a while, since the sheriff came on in January. Because the job's viewed in the, in the light that if this sheriff goes, and another sheriff comes in, then that position could potentially be replaced by the new sheriff. It doesn't get a lot of takers for the job. And so we advertised in-house. We also advertised inter-county. And the only person that showed interest in it, and it's a good choice, is Bridget Gerns. And so we're just asking to bring her in at, I believe it's $20.03 an hour. And the person that left and vacated that job earlier this year was at $20.49, I believe. And for the record, if we were to bring somebody in at 95% of midpoint, it's just about exactly what we're asking for her to come in at. So again, she's very well qualified, very well suited for the position. And actually, it's budget, we actually save money in terms of what we were paying before.
Sure. So just, Sylvia, can you remind me again why it's coming before us?
The reason we brought it forward is because the employee is in that same grade that she'll be going to, and we felt it was important to have the board approve it to go to 95% of market.
Okay. Do you know what percent she's at now?
Let's see. I'm not sure. I think it was 83%. I do have it written down somewhere. Let's see. Just check it real
It
quick.
is a pay raise for her, and
Yes.
justifiable one.
Oh, I see.
She is
it.
currently at 81.63% of market, and she'd be going to 95% of market, which if they brought someone from the outside,
Yeah.
they would potentially offer 95% of the market based on experience.
I'm fine with it.
Thank you, Commissioners.
Bill, any questions?
No, it looks pretty neutral to me. I'm in favor of it.
Okay, I have no issue either. Motion, please.
I move that we approve the mid-year pay increase for the position changed as outlined.
I second the motion.
Bill Brooks,
Aye.
Commissioner Duncan,
Aye.
Chairman Fillios.
Aye, and the motion is carried for the mid-year pay increase for the Sheriff's Office. Second item, higher duty pay interim Chief Deputy Assessor's Office. Reba, please.
Yeah, we're just following our statutory requirements and getting a chief interim deputy on that one. So that is budget neutral.
Okay,
What they would be doing is bringing the administrative manager to the chief deputy for
I
a
see
level.
that, yeah.
And then it is scheduled to be retro to pay period 10.
Okay.
okay, and that position is currently open anyway, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's going to happen to manager admin? Is that going to get backfilled?
Not at this time. We will absorb that with
Okay.
the rest of the staff.
Okay,
And then once the chief deputy's hired, everything will go back to.
Right back down.
Yeah, everything will go
Okay,
back down.
understood.
We did the same thing with the treasurer's
right.
office.
Okay, Bill, any questions?
No questions.
Okay, Leslie, okay?
Yep.
Motion.
I move that we approve the higher duty pay for the interim chief deputy in the assessor's office.
I second the motion.
Bill Brooks,
Aye.
Commissioner Duncan,
Aye.
Chairman Fillios.
Aye, and the motion is carried for the higher duty pay for the interim Chief Deputy Assessor's Office. Thank you, Reba. Okay, item number 3, higher duty pay specialized appraisal manager Assessor's Office. Go right ahead, Reba.
Currently, we have an interim commercial manager, and she's most of her expertise is in the mobile homes, personal property, timber area, and she helps in that. But she's not a commercial appraiser. So we're asking for a little higher duty pay for the residential appraisal manager to step in and help through BOE and to review all the commercial appeals and stuff. And it costs them some time.
Okay. All right then. Any questions? Okay, motion.
I move that we approve the higher duty pay for the specialized appraisal manager.
I second the motion.
Bill Brooks,
Aye.
Commissioner Duncan,
Aye.
Chairman Fillios.
Aye, and the motion is carried. Item number 4, mid-year pay increase due to a certification. And once again, the assessor's office. Go ahead, Reba.
Correct. Our commercial appraiser two, Teresa Jensen, she was slated to be moved to a commercial appraiser 3 last year. And it just, with the loss of the specialized appraisal manager, it's just been, kind of fell through the cracks. And with how difficult it is to hire somebody as a commercial appraiser, we need to notice her accomplishments. She's done all the schooling. She's been in that position for 6 years.
And was this one of the budgeted increases?
It was, and I got to talking to some of the budgeteers, and they thought because it is budget neutral at this time, it might be a good idea to do it at this time, instead of putting it off.
I have no questions. Leslie?
No, I'm fine.
Bill?
Nope, no questions.
Motion, please.
I move that we approve the mid-year pay increase due to certification, going from an appraiser 2 to an appraiser 3.
Thank you.
I second the motion.
Bill Brooks,
Aye.
Commissioner Duncan,
Aye.
Chairman Fillios.
Aye, and the motion is carried. Thank you, Reba.
So I want to go back to number 2, because I don't think my motion stated that it need to be backdated to pay period 10. I want to make sure we get that on the record. So Darrin, do you want us to just do a motion over again?
Amend it?
Okay, so I move that we amend the motion for the higher duty pay for the chief deputy to reflect that it will be backdated to pay period 10.
I second the motion.
Bill Brooks,
Aye.
Commissioner Duncan,
Aye.
Chairman Fillios.
Aye, and the motion is hereby amended. Item number 5, approval of additional funding for outside counsel, KCSO. Deputy Civil Prosecuting Attorney, Darrin Murphey. Darrin, take it away, please.
Commissioners, there was an approval earlier this year for outside counsel to investigate a sheriff's office personnel matter. The amount, it was somewhere around $7,500, $10,000 was the amount approved.
You capped it.
For various reasons that we can go into executive session if you need to discuss why that amount has exceeded that. It's now at $23,048, I believe. And I don't anticipate it's going to go over that, but there were some good reasons for that we had to exceed that amount. So we're asking for approval for that amount, $23,048, and we have a line item here.
Was it contingency? Or? No, go ahead.
It's a sheriff's office line item that they're going to pay from. Admin budget 15.6.001.2, line 8103.
Okay.
Okay. Do you see a need to go into exec?
I don't. If the commissioners want to know why we had to go over, we can talk about that.
Leslie?
Doesn't matter to me. If you want to go into exec, we can.
I don't think. Bill?
I'll leave that up to Darrin to decide.
If you don't think it's necessary,
I really
I'm
don't.
fine.
You know enough about this case that, hey, it's something we have to do.
Fair enough. I'm good. Okay, then. Motion, please.
I move that we approve the additional funding for outside counsel in the amount not to exceed $23,100, coming from line item 8103. This would be, I guess it's division or code number 15.6.00.001.2.
001. There you go.
I second the motion.
Bill Brooks,
Aye.
Commissioner Duncan.
Aye.
Chairman Fillios.
Aye, and the motion is carried to amend the original funding for outside counsel. Public comment? Hearing none. 9:13, meeting adjourned.